Well, now, horse, what would be wrong with covering this splendid structure with a lovely coat of green, may I ask?
That'd sure be something to see, all right, Jester. A green barn.
Well, then, if we agree, why don't I take all of this hideous red stuff back to the store and exchange it?
Well, for two very good reasons. Number one, I don't want to scare the animals half to death. And number two, I'm halfway finished now.
Well, it goes against my better judgment, but I'll see it through. It's mighty fine of your horse to let me earn a few extra dollars this way from a little Jenny.
Well, it'll help pay some of the doctor's bills anyhow, won't it?
Ah, it sure will. You're a saint, horse, a true saint. What with your assistance, plus delivering for the store and handling the mail, I can just about make ends meet.
Speaking of the mail, have you delivered it to Paul yet?
Oh, no. No, I forgot it again. It's in your back pocket.
Well, Dad, Bernie, you better get it in there. He's going to have a hisses the third time this week and on the way.
Yeah.
Go through the kitchen. Old Hopsing's got a great big apple cobbler in there for Jenny.
Oh, thank you, horse. Here you are.
Here we go, Annie. There we go.
Ooh-wee! I sure do like this place, don't you, boy?
You sure do, Annie. Howdy.
Howdy.
Anything we can do for you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Hoss Cartwright.
Oh, is he expecting you?
Oh, he sure is expecting me. I'm Annie Slocum.
Howdy do.
And these are my brothers, Brother Jed and Brother Ned.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Slocum.
How are you?
It's a marriage. I'm Ben Cartwright. This is my son, Joseph. Where is your brother?
Last time I saw him, he was painting the barn.
Oh, there. Hoss!
There you are. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Handsome as handsome, ain't he, boys?
He don't look too bad, Annie.
He's better looking in person.
Hoss, these people have come to see you.
I'm Annie Sugarplum. These here's my brothers, Jed and Ned. Say howdy, boys.
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy. Howdy. Is there something I can do for you?
Something he can do for you. He's a real funny glued, ain't he, Annie?
Well, sure is. Seeing as I come all the way from Kentucky just to get hitched to him.
Well, I'm right in the middle of painting.
Hitched! Might be a good idea if we just sat down and made ourselves comfortable. We'll talk this over in would you mind taking your feet off the table, please? Thank you. Would you like a cold drink of some sort?
Oh, yeah. Very fine. Thank you.
Joseph, would you get the lemonade, please? Never mind. You just stay right where you are, Joseph. We'll get the lemonade.
Woo-wee! My, this is a pretty house. Ah, Sugarplum. Is this the honeymoon nest you wrote me about?
Now, look here, ma'am. I ain't never wrote you nothing about nothing. There's been some sort of mistake somewhere along the line.
Well, of course you wrote her. Sis saved all them letters.
Oh, you have some letters?
I certainly have. Right there in that traveling bag.
I'd like to see those, if I may.
Them's private. Between Sugar Plum and me. Ain't no stranger gonna see those letters.
This ain't no stranger. This here's my paw.
Appears to me like somebody's trying to weasel their way out of something.
After we spent every last cent we got at getting out here.
I'd say we've been slickered.
Now, wait just a minute. Now, first of all, put those guns down. Just set them down.
Yeah. All right,
You've been
boys.
saying some things here about my son. Joseph, will you get the lemonade?
Oh, that lemonade.
Now, I hope you can back up those statements you've been making.
Oh, that horse. Oh.
Chester, since when have you been taking to stealing pies?
Oh, no, little Joe. This is me own apple cobbler that Hop Sing made for my little Jenny. Bless her heart.
Oh, sure, then why are you sneaking around here like a little elf?
Sure, and that would be me own business, Mr. Cartwright.
I saw his advertisement in the matrimony paper where he asked that any widow who wanted to get married to write him.
Ma'am, I ain't never advertised or nothing. Ain't that right, Paul?
Oh, Sugar Plum, how could you?
Miss Annie.
Oh, didn't see for yourself. In this one, he asked me to marry him. And in this one, he sent me his picture. And in this one, he tells me he's a rich rancher. And the Ponderosa is going to be our honeymoon cottage.
It sure does look like horse with that prize hog of his.
But, Paul, that ain't even my handwriting.
And I guess you're going to tell me that ain't no picture of you hugging that hog, neither. Oh, Sugar Plum. I never thought you could do this to me.
They ain't nobody gonna jilt our little Annie and get away with it.
Well, what are we gonna do with this here Blackbeard?
The Bluebeard. I don't care what color his whiskers is. There's gonna be a wedding just like we planned, or somebody's gonna get sued from here to kingdom come. There's laws against jilting helpless widows.
Wait a minute.
Just like we tried.
You bet you there's gonna be a wedding.
Somebody answer the door. Somebody answer the door.
Excuse me, I'll do it myself.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Pardon, monsieur. Perhaps I was misinformed in the village. Is this not the chateau of... Oopsie! Oh, mon chéri, ma beautiful Poopsie, moi je t'adore.
Oh, you get your perfume paws off my man, you feather-bound Jezebel.
Insolent peasant! How dare you insult Yvette? Go back to your housework.
Housework.
Ladies, no,
I'll
ladies.
show you some housework, you overpainted, pie-faced, calculating. I get...
Ladies, dignity, please.
Lemonade?
Tell you, Hoss, according to Lawyer Minton, both those ladies got a good case against you. They decided to take you into court. According to the evidence, all supports their story. You know, from the point of view of the legalities and the standpoint of the jury, they got a good case against you.
So about the only chance I got is to find the yahoo that really wrote them dad-burn letters, ain't it?
That's about it, Hoss. Well, I better get inside and order all this stuff our guests wanted. Quite a list, huh?
Look, Paul, maybe I'll see you after a while. I think I'll go over at the saloon and get me a bunch of beer.
Oh, no, I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to the Ponderosa, make sure those two females don't tear that place apart room by room. Now move.
But...
Get going.
Oopsie.
Oh, Matt.
Howdy, Ben. What can I do for you?
Hey, Matt. You wouldn't have any truffles, would you?
Ben, I got all kinds of troubles.
No, not troubles, Matt. I got plenty of those myself. No, truffles. Truffles.
Truffles?
Yeah, something to eat.
Never heard of them. What are they like?
Well, it's a, well, never mind. How about escargot?
Escar what?
Escargot. Well, that's French for snails.
Now, I know you're joking.
I wish I was. I got a house full of people at the Ponderosa
Yeah,
station.
news travels fast, Ben.
Yeah, bad news. Well, anyway, one of them's a young French woman. It's truffles and snails. That was her idea. Trying to get at a man through his stomach.
You ain't saying Hoss is going to eat snails, are you, Ben?
Well, you can't insult your guests.
Under those conditions, I'd be willing to try.
Yeah, wouldn't blame you. Oh, listen, I've been meaning to ask you. You handle all the mail that comes through here, don't you?
Most of the time. Or sometimes Jester does.
Oh, well, do you remember any mail going through here with these names on it, like Yvette Devereaux, New Orleans?
Nope.
How about Annie Slocum, Kentucky?
Don't guess I do. Wouldn't be likely to forget them names either.
No, I guess not. Well, I'll talk to Jester about them.
Didn't come to work today. Jenny's sick again.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I guess Jester be at the house, huh?
Well, listen, he's out scrounging himself up some other work somewheres on my time. Thinks I don't know about it that Killarney Road Bandit. Well, good luck to Hoss, and may the best gal win.
Oh, don't say that too loudly. Hey, listen, you make out the rest of that list. I'll accept them truffles and snails. I'll be back in a little while.
All right, Ben. Snails.
Jenny, darling, please. The doctor only wants to help you.
Don't want no smelly old doctor. Send him away.
Oh, now, honey, look. Don't make me break the door down.
She's having an attack, Jester. I'll have to get to her pretty soon.
I don't want no smelly old doctor. Send him away.
Well, Jester, I guess that's it. No use hanging around since Jenny's not going to open that door. I'll be going now.
Yes, doctor.
Goodbye.
And a goodbye to you, doctor.
Is he gone?
Well,
Come on now, Jenny.
Come on now.
I won't hurt you one bit.
Come on now, in the bed you go.
Before she has another attack.
In the bed you go there. Now, Jenny, darling, you're going to take this good medicine. Are you ready, doctor?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just remember to give her half a teaspoonful of this every couple of hours.
That I will, doctor. Now, you go to sleep. You sleep. She'll be all right, won't she, doctor?
For now, Jester, she's not responding. In fact, she's succeeding in making herself even worse and is developing signs of asthma, which could become really serious in time.
Well, you get her the best medicines you can. I'll find the money to pay for them somehow.
Jester, you know and I know that the best medicine for Jenny would be a mother. A real mother. Not an imaginary one, not a memory.
I had a notion, a dream, a wild dream. But I never counted on the fatal charm of that Hoss Cartwright. And now it has destroyed my best laid plans.
What in the world are you talking about, Jester? What's Hoss Cartwright got to do with you?
There's no earthly use discussing it. I've lost me last, my most desperate bid for the happiness of me tiny tot, my lovely Jenny.
He's poisoning me, Daddy. He's poisoning me. I'm dying, Daddy.
Oh, Jenny, Jenny, now, please now, Jenny.
She's as pixelated as you are, Jester. Get that child in bed. I've got to go now. I must be 7 calls behind by now.
Yes, doctor.
I am dying, Daddy. Dying. He's giving me poison.
Oh, Jenny,
I'll be by again tomorrow.
Well, thank you kindly, Doctor.
Joe, you gotta help me. You gotta save me. That French gal, she's dangerous.
You know, I don't know what you got that these women want, but whatever it is, Hoss, you ought to bottle it and sell it.
Oh, Lucy.
Joe, you're my brother. You gotta help me.
Boy. Oh, Lucy. Oh, you bad, bad boy. Oh, mon chéri, il est si joli, si adorable, vraiment. Regarde ses beaux yeux. Oh, et bien.
Uh-oh.
Why, you painted pie of French pastry. I warned you to keep your hands off my husband-to-be.
Your husband-to-be. You corn-fed Amazon, you...
You corn-fed Amazon.
You...
Corn-fed Amazon, eh? Why, I'll slug you so hard that sky'll be raining feathers. Oh,
I'll go now.
let me here. Come here. Let me go. Let me go. I got some...
Excuse me, Poopsie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Libby Spenceville. Libby Spenceville, Boston, Massachusetts.
Let me guess. You're looking for Hoss Cartwright.
Yes. My fiancé. Oh, what a magnificent house. Oh, we should have a simply glorious wedding.
Jenny. Why are you always doing things like that?
I didn't want that big old doctor around, Daddy. I want you to stay with me always.
Oh, my poor baby. I tried being mother and father to you, and I failed you in both.
I had a real mommy once, didn't I, Daddy?
That you did, darling.
My mommy. Tell me again about my mommy, please.
She was the dearest, loveliest spirit the good Lord ever put inside a body. And I loved her so much. And so it was she chose me, that together we could have a lovely, sweet little girl.
Was that little girl me?
Yes, dear heart, it was you. It was you, Jenny. It was you.
Oh, morning, Doc.
Hey, Ben.
How are you? Been to see Jenny?
Yeah, poor child. I don't know which is worse, her asthma or her need for a mother's care.
Yeah, I can't understand why Jester doesn't get married again.
I've tried to talk him into it, Ben, believe me, but you know Jester.
Oh, yeah.
Why, just a little while ago, he was babbling some nonsense about some wild scheme and about Hoss's charm having destroyed his plans.
Wait a minute, what did you say? He said Hoss's charms had destroyed his plans?
Yeah, he said he didn't have a chance against Hoss's charms. Guess you didn't know that you'd spawned a real charmer, did you, Ben?
No, I sure didn't, but I'm just beginning to find out. So that's what this is all about.
I swear it must be the weather. Now you're talking just as mysterious as Jester himself. Well, I gotta be off. So long.
Yeah, so long, Doc. And thanks. Thanks.
Come in.
Well, thank you, Chester. It's good to see you. Oh, say, I just passed the doctor. I'm sorry to hear about Jenny.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Cartwright. She's feeling better, sound asleep. But it's very considerate of you to come asking about her, and I thank you for it.
Not at all.
I'll get you the coffee.
Oh, listen. I came here to see you.
Huh?
About some letters.
Letters? What letters would you be meaning, Mr. Cartwright?
Well, strange thing. It seems that somebody's been forging Hoss's name to some letters and having them postmarked Virginia City.
That's against the law. A body could go to jail for that.
Yes, I'm aware of that. You wouldn't know anything about them, would you?
Me, Mr. Cartwright?
You see, you and Matt are the only two handling the mail, and I knew it wasn't Matt, so I thought perhaps it might be you. Now, try to remember something. See, these letters were written to two different women.
Oh.
Now, see if these names mean anything to you.
Yes, of course.
Annie Slocum.
Annie Slocum.
Yes.
Annie Slocum.
And the other one is Yvette Devereaux.
Yvette Devereaux, huh?
Now, those names should be kind of easy to remember, don't you think?
It's coming back to me, Mr. Cartwright. It's coming back to me. I remember now, it was a stranger that mailed them. Yes, sir. Sure enough, I'm beginning to see him now. Flashy dressed with a fancy vest. I'd say a gambling man.
And he posted those letters.
That's right. A flashy dressed gambling man.
Well, that explains how the letters were posted.
Yes, it does.
Tell me, what do you think happened to the letters that the ladies sent to Hoss?
Oh, yes. The letters the ladies sent to Hoss.
Yes, you see, those ladies answered Hoss's letters. And they must have gone through the post office, except that Hoss never received them.
Oh, yes.
What do you think happened to them?
What do you think happened to them now? Oh, yes, what happened to them? Well, maybe they was lost. Yeah, maybe they was stolen.
All of them?
It don't hold water, do it? Oh, well.
Of course, it really isn't your fault, is it?
It's not?
No, of course not.
Oh?
You were hired as a postal employee, not as a detective.
Oh, sure now, and that's a fact, sir.
Now, you could really be of great help to me if you wanted to be.
And how could I be that?
By helping me prove my theory.
Oh, yes. And what might that be, sir?
It could be that Hoss, my son Hoss, in an impassioned moment, wrote those letters. And then had this mysterious gambler mail them for him. Or it could be that little Joe wrote those letters as a joke on Hoss.
Oh, glory be!
In either case, you will help me, won't you?
I certainly will, sir. How?
By coming to the Ponderosa and being with my guests. You'll bring Jenny, of course. And while you're there...
I'll observe for suspicious moves.
Exactly.
Yes,
Now you're thinking,
yes,
Chester. Now you're thinking. I can't tell you how greatly relieved I am to find that your thinking of this matter so exactly coincides with mine.
Thank you, sir. Well, now, how about that coffee, huh?
Well, now, that's a wonderful idea.
There you are, sir. Nice hot coffee. I'll keep it on the stove. Yes. Yes, sir.
It's been like this all day.
Howdy, Poopsie.
Chérie, wait a minute. Laisse les dans les verres. Wait for me.
Joe, I don't think your brother's going to appreciate you laughing like that.
I can't help it, Pa. Looks like a young rooster with a whole flock of pullets. Hey, Chester, how you doing?
And a good day to you, little Joe.
Good. Oh, and how's my little Jenny? You miss me, baby?
Little Joe, Hoss did look funny. Why was that lady chasing him?
Why was the lady chasing him? But they were playing a little kind of a game of tag, Jenny.
Hoss! Hoss! You naughty boy! Where are you hiding? Hoss, dear! Where are you?
Who's that? Oh, that's Libby Spenceville. She checked in while you were in town. She's from New England.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Not another.
Oh, yeah. She's elevating Hoss's mentality. Teaching him about, things like Chaucer and New England history, that sort of thing, so they'll be compatible when they get married. In the meantime, Big Annie Slocum's fixed about 4 messes of possum for Hoss. I never thought I'd see my brother turn green at the dinner table. He'd been hiding in the barn till Yvette found him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
呢女人真係說阻住晒，一個自己說想做工都唔得，成日喺處阻住晒，做工都唔做得唔得。Mr. Cartwright, Hobson going to quit.
Chester. It's a big day.
I leaving today, unless this foreign lady go back to Kentucky.
Mr. Cartwright, this man has got to go. He is constantly underfoot in my kitchen.
Her kitchen.
In my kitchen. I just caught him trying to put a dirty old bird's nest in my soup for Hoss. Scat, 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 scat.
I'm saying, don't worry, everything will be all right. You go to the kitchen now.
No wonder poor Sugar Plum eats like a bird.
Like a bird?
Who are they?
Oh, Annie Slocum, this is Mr. Chester McGillicuddy.
Glad to make your acquaintance, Mum.
Howdy.
And Miss Jenny McGillicuddy.
Jenny, say hello to the lady.
I'd rather not.
Oh, so you'd rather not, eh? Oh, in Kentucky, I'd know how to peel a little turnip like you.
Oh! Jenny! Shame on you, girl. Shame on you. What'll Miss Annie think?
I think I'll be needing some help in the kitchen with my vegetable cutting. Come on, young lady.
I think I'm going to be short of breath, Daddy. I think I'm going to be sick.
We Kentucky folks have a cure for what ails her. It's called work.
Help, Daddy, Mr. Carter, she's going to beat me. I'm going to faint.
That'll be the day.
Mr. Cartwright, do you think that my Jenny is safe with that woman?
Well, I tell you, Chester, it seems to me that Annie's medicine might be just the right thing for her.
Oh?
Hoss, what are you... What the devil?
Paul. I've been up there in my room. Where's them gals?
Outside getting some air. What are you skulking around like this for?
Well, Dad burn it, Paul, between Miss Yvette and her truffles and snails, and Ned and Jed and their mess of possums, and Miss Libby cramming all that fancy bookwork down my brain. I'm about to blow a cork.
Yeah, I've been giving this problem of yours a bit of consideration, son. You have 3 brides and 1 very reluctant bridegroom. That's not very good odds. Unless...
Unless what? You got a Maddie?
Well, I just might have, son. Weren't you and little Joe going to play poker over at Will Parker's tonight?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Hoss, I think you just ought to go over there and play poker. And make sure you go through the kitchen.
All right. Paul, I'm gonna be dependent on you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Bonsoir.
Lovely ladies. A lovely night. Lovely music. How lonely it sounds. Couple of nice boys, Ned and Jed. Nice boys. It's strange how people can show their loneliness to their music. And you'd never know. Those boys have hearts as big as potato sacks, but lonely as a desert night. Poor boys. Poor boys. What'll they do when Annie leaves them? How they'll miss the soft touch of a woman in their life.
Poor boys. So lonely. Just like me. Nobody wants me.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. No, sir. Why, do you know that I heard the Slocum boys saying that... Well, I guess I can tell you. Well, I heard them Slocum boys say that you and Miss Libby here were two real beauties. Oh, there are a lot of fish in the ocean. You know that son, Hoss of mine? Well, he never did know a pretty woman when he saw one.
Did they? The Slocum boys, did they really say that we...
Well, they never come right out blunt-like and say that... Let me tell you about those two boys. Underneath those rough exteriors beat two hearts of gold. Yes, ma'am. Two hearts of gold. Well, I guess it's time for me to be turning in. Good night, ladies. Pleasant dreams.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Cartwright. It is lovely music, isn't it? Divine, one might say. Poor boys. They do sound lonely. Do they not? Terribly.
That's pretty. Yeah. Hey, Ned, look at them stars. Like wildflowers on fire, ain't they?
Pretty, all right. Kind of reminds me of old Kentucky. The moon just like a big old lantern.
You homesick, Ned?
Kinda, I guess. 'Cause this is mighty fine country. Feller could set his roots down if he put his mind to it.
Yeah, and come spring, planting some corn and hoeing it and watching it grow.
Maybe building a little old still out back.
Making us up a big old batch of that pure, golden...
Good old Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Wouldn't that be something?
That sure would be something.
Makes my own mouth watering just thinking about it.
Makes me kind of lonely just saying them words. Mountain Dew.
Good old Mountain Dew.
Oh, now that's enough of that stuff for one night.
Oh, aren't you going to play just a bit more?
How long you two she-males been standing there?
Just a few minutes. But we just love your music. It is, well, how shall I say, very romantic.
Let's get out of here, brother.
Why, if I didn't know better, I'd think you gentlemen didn't like us. I think they do like us, but they are afraid. Aren't you, mon chéri?
Afraid of a woman?
Maybe Frenchman is afraid of women, but not us mountain men.
Oh, Frenchman never runs from a lovely woman. Never. Or don't you think we are lovely?
Well, you're passable, I reckon.
And am I possible?
Passable, ma'am, passable.
Is there a difference? As you would say, vive la différence.
Hey, Brother Ned, I think they're talking in some language I don't rightly understand.
We are talking the language of love.
Love? I could love my mule and my squirrel gun, but I reckon that's about all.
Don't forget that sour mash, brother.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, poor things. You will have to be taught.
Taught?
Oh, pardon, monsieur.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. I just...
Well, I did not see you.
I didn't see you neither. I was just poking along and thinking about last night down by the corral.
I was also thinking.
That's funny, both us thinking at once. You know, I think all the time, nearly. And sometimes I think about the doggonest things.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You know, once I was walking along and suddenly I commenced to thinking about how I'd like to just peel off my boots and run in the mud, just like a little old kid.
And did you?
Sure did, just like that.
How thrilling to be so impulsive.
Impulsive? I ain't scared of nothing that walks or swims or crawls.
Not even girls?
Well, I just...
Oh, you do not seem afraid of me.
Well, I reckon I forgot that you was a girl just for a minute.
You're just saying that.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Miss Yvette, I ain't. Well, if it wasn't for that hoss Cartwright, I'd...
You do what, Monsieur Slocum?
Well,
Monsieur Slocum, are you fond of escargot?
Escargot? Well, seeing I ain't never met him, it'd be hard to say yes or no, ma'am.
You silly boy. Have anybody told you you have a delightful sense of humor? Let's talk about New Orleans. Have you ever been there, mon chéri?
Of course, I never did see what you gals saw in that hoss anyhow, except he was big and rich and handsome, which any fella could be if he'd set his mind to it. What you been reading, the cookbook?
Why, no, it's Mr. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Don't you think he's divine?
Is he Yankee or South?
Well, I imagine he'd be classified a Yankee.
I don't like him then.
Oh? Have you read him, Mr. Slocum?
No, I ain't ever met him. Of course, I ain't got nothing against Yankee she-males. Naturally, I hate men Yankees more than I hate potato bugs.
Mr. Slocum, now what quarrel could you possibly have with this beautiful passage?
Oh, I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. Well, I'll own, for a Yankee, it ain't bad. I reckon I'm pretty dumb. I ain't had no time for schooling. While Sister Annie was growing up, me and Brother Ned had to work on the farm, us being just orphans.
And you sacrificed yourself for her. Oh, how noble, how inspired. Why, Mr. Slocum, Jed, makes me want to cry.
Oh, well, I was just...
Oh, there's beauty in your soul, Jed.
There is?
I knew it from the very first moment I saw you. But I was blind.
You were?
Blinded by selfishness, thinking only of myself, tossing myself shamelessly at Hoss Cartwright without a thought to...
To me?
Precisely. Oh, dearest Jed. You must read. You must learn to read. You must let me guide you, as Lady Beatrice guided Dante through the wonders which lie before us.
You really think you could learn a dumb mule like me to read and write?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, dear Jed.
Oh, Miss Libby.
I see in you the soul of a rural poet, a southern Henry Longfellow, perchance. awaiting its redemption from the depths of darkness, to burst forth brilliantly into the lights of literary skies.
You see all them things in me?
Oh, yes.
Gee willikers.
Be careful. Oh, be careful. You hurt somebody. Oh, they're my dishes.
I won't peel any more potatoes. I won't.
Oh, yes, you will.
I hate you. You're just a mean old lady. You spanked me.
I warned you what would happen if you pulled out that slingshot again.
Jenny.
Daddy, save me. I can't breathe. I'll die.
She can't breathe. Well, she sure can't holler.
The child suffers from asthma, Miss Annie. The doctor
The
says...
doctors, what do they know about kids anyway?
Now, look, Miss Annie...
Now, Mr. Cartwright, I might not be too smart about a lot of things, but I was a child once myself, and I know a surefire cure for that little hellion. Kentucky-style cure, that is. Well, Hoss, stop gaping. Pick up that child, take it upstairs to the bedroom. And as for you, you just stay put.
Well,
this is woman's work.
Glory be.
Ooh, she's quite a woman.
She ain't no wailing banshee.
No, she ain't.
Just set it right over here on this bed.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna need some red flannel. And, show me where the medicine's kept. I'll take care of her.
Ma'am, the medicine's over there under that wash basin. The only flannel I got over there in them drawers in the dresser.
I'll get it. Don't just stand there. You're in the way.
Yes.
Get out. Now you sit still here. You're gonna have the attack. Let's go right ahead.
I hate you. I hate you. Let me go.
Boy, Paul, that Kentucky gal is sure determined.
Yeah, so's Jenny.
Mr. Cartwright, I wonder if you'd care to accompany me upstairs for a peep at the proceedings?
You a little scared of Annie?
Well, now, it ain't Annie, and it ain't Jenny, but the two of them makes a mighty earthquake.
She's murdering me.
She's murdered me, poor child. Glory be.
Well, come in, Mr. McGillicuddy.
Are you all right, Jenny, darling?
Now, why shouldn't she be all right? Since when has a warm bed and a good rub-down done a child any harm? What this child needs is love. A mother's love.
I've been giving that very idea a bit of serious consideration of late.
Well, have you now, Mr. McGillicuddy?
Things have sure simmered down upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs.
Hey, pull out, horse! Hey! Take a look at this.
And where'd you find this?
Found it on the bunkhouse door.
Hoss, listen to this. Dear Hoss, Little Joe, and Mr. Cartwright, please forgive us for going like this, but it could not be helped. Jed and Ned need us more than Hoss ever will, and we've discovered we need them. Please don't worry about your double-seated buckboard, as we shall return it after the wedding. Your friends forever, Yvette and Libby.
Hot dogs! Hey, Paul, I'm a free man.
Wait a minute, come here. There's more. We all hope Annie and Hoss will be very, very happy. Well, Rome wasn't built in a day.
It ain't Rome I'm worried about, it's me.
Gentlemen, I'm sure we're all agreed that motherhood is an indispensable and noble role.
Don't make a speech, just tell him.
Yes, Mr. Cartwright, Hoss, every child, like my little dear Jenny, needs a mother.
Yes, a proper mother.
Exactly, sir.
Someone who would love and cherish her as you do.
My very own thoughts, Mr. Cartwright.
I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking that actually Annie and Hoss could learn to love and cherish Jenny. That is, if she's up for adoption.
Well, that's not exactly what I had in view now. Of course, certainly horses. Well, he's a fetching and a fascinating fella. Muscular, handsome, and quite a brain, too, I might say. But I've never dared hope to...
What he's trying to say is that, well, I can't marry Hoss.
You can't?
You can't marry Hoss?
Nope. No, because, I'm gonna marry him. You see, this funny little Irish fella, well, he really needs me. And, well, so does that sweet little Jenny. So, well, you understand, don't you, Hoss?
Well, I'll tell you, Miss Annie, it ain't gonna be easy. But, doggone it, the best man won, so congratulations.
Thank you, Hoss.
Congratulations, my goodness, yes. And my very best wishes to you. We're going to have a wedding at the Ponderosa after all.
That's burn right. I'm gonna give the brides away, all of them.
Well,
Snuggins!
Hello, Ben.
George Harris. Oh, it sure is good to see you. How are you?
It's been a long time.
It sure has been a long time. Say, don't you fellas from San Francisco ever travel during the daytime? Come on, sit down.
Now, wait. Before I make myself too comfortable, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, sure.
Do you remember Joshua Norton?
The Emperor of the United States of America and the Protector of Mexico is not a man who is easily forgotten. How is he?
Well, he's still writing proclamations.
Yes.
I'm still publishing them on the front page of my newspaper.
Come on, sit down. Joshua Norton. I tell you, of all the people that San Francisco has produced, I guess he's probably the most interesting, the most amazing, and certainly the most controversial.
They finally put out commitment orders on the old man, Ben.
No, that's too bad. That sweet, kind, generous man wouldn't hurt a flea. Always fighting for the underdog. Who could possibly want him out of the way?
Well, he's made some very powerful enemies. For one thing, he's still appealing the Rice affair. Now, I think he has a case, and I've been writing editorials about it. And they've angered some of the biggest interests.
Ah.
That's why I'm here, Ben. The Emperor needs a place of refuge.
Do you want him to stay here with me?
Ben, he doesn't know about the commitment order. He thinks that some of these powerful interests are trying to impeach him for demanding equal pay for the Chinese laborers in San Francisco.
Well, I won't say anything, of course. When will they get here?
Your Majesty?
Good evening, Mr. Cartwright.
My cape?
And hat. Quite comfortable.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Welcome to the Ponderosa.
That's Millie.
Check and mate.
Well, that's 2 games for you and 1 for me.
Here's mail, Paul.
Thank you. There's 1 here for you, Your Majesty.
Ah, from George Harris, one of my most loyal and faithful subjects.
Hey, Paul. Did he really beat you 2 games?
Yes, he beat me 2 games. What about it?
Nothing, Paul. I lost the rice appeal. The fools! Don't they know this was their last chance? Now I'm forced to seize the judiciary and reverse the decision myself. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to do that.
He's taking it pretty hard.
He's human. I suppose any man will break if enough pressure is brought to bear. 15 years ago, that man was one of the wealthiest and most influential merchants in the city of San Francisco. Then he lost everything. Some venture involving the shipment of rice from the Orient. He was wiped out financially and in other ways, too. So now he's the emperor. And no one can ever cheat him again.
Well, a thing like that happened to a man, it'd hurt pretty fiercely, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, there's a part of him that's hurt. The part that pretends he's an emperor. But the part that plays brilliant chess and writes searching essays in political science and makes courageous speeches in the gallery at the state legislature. I sure wish I was as healthy as that part.
Does he really do all that?
You bet he does. It's the alarm whistle from the mine.
Must be an accident.
Get the water, Captain.
Right. Here you go.
I think his left leg is broken.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
What's the matter? Oh. Are you lost?
No, sir, but you are.
Who owns this mine?
Come on, Emperor, we gotta get out of here.
I demand to know.
Harry Crawford, why?
I want him arrested at once.
Arrested? For what?
He didn't use the canaries.
Oh.
Ben, who's in charge of this operation?
Huh? Mr. Milner here. He's the engineer.
You? Where were the canaries?
The what, sir?
The canaries! They would have warned the men in time. I'm arresting your employer for criminal negligence.
Canaries? Ben, you sure he's harmless?
Well, of course he's harmless. Young man, you better read up on canaries.
Your Majesty?
What was all that stuff about the canaries?
You have one? I'll show you.
Probably get one in town.
Then get it, pronto. That's a command.
what I ask him.
Ben, this is ridiculous. What are we trying to prove? Shh.
His head is beginning to droop. The gas starts here.
I've already checked in here. I didn't find any gas leak.
You better check some more.
By golly, he's right. I do smell it. Very faint.
But not so faint down there where the men were working.
It would accumulate down lower. How did you know it was here?
The canary knew. Come, little friend, out in the open, and I'll reward you with a fresh worm.
Canaries don't eat worms.
Would you like to make a bet that one does?
No, I don't think I would.
Thank you, Hopsing. May I remove honorable plate? No. Hopsing, I meant to do this before. Gentlemen, rise. Rise. Kneel, please. Hopsing, your conduct in caring for your injured countrymen after the mine explosion was exemplary. Therefore, in the name of the United States and Mexico, I hereby appoint you ambassador to China and representative of the court of Norton I in all matters pertaining to Oriental affairs. You may rise, Mr. Ambassador.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait till I tell elders in town. Hopsing ambassador. Oh.
Man, there ain't gonna be no living with him now.
Gentlemen, be seated.
Well, you did a very lovely thing for him,
Well, of course. I bestowed a great honor on him, as I have on you, Mr. Milner, by allowing you to install the first measures of safety in your mine before I arrest Mr. Crawford.
I meant to thank you for giving him another chance, Your Majesty.
I'll give him until tomorrow at 4 o'clock precisely to comply with my order. And now, there's something I wish to show you. Gentlemen, come this way. Gentlemen, behold my latest project, the newest wonder of the world. Well?
What is it?
What is it? It's a bridge! A bridge!
No disrespect, sir, but if it's a bridge, what holds it up?
Those cables. What else? I thought you were an engineer.
Struggling for comprehension as I am, sir, well, if you could explain it a little more fully.
The load divides between these clusters of cables so that none of them is sorely stressed. It's an ancient principle known by the Incas of Peru and the tribes of equatorial Africa.
How long is this bridge supposed to be?
Not very long.
just across the Golden Gate of San Francisco.
But that's more than a mile across some of the swiftest currents in the world.
I'm aware of it. I was right about the Canaries, wasn't I? Don't you believe in me yet?
Well, of course we do, Your Majesty. It's just that, you know, a new idea always has certain resistance, like Leonardo da Vinci.
Ah, comparisons are odious. I am a builder of bridges.
I beg your pardon, Your Majesty.
It's not your fault. The genius is lonely. There's an old adage which says, it's better to be lonely by oneself than to be lonely with friends.
You're not lonely here, Your Majesty.
No, sir, not at all, and I think it's a fine bridge, too.
You're not just saying that because I'm your emperor and you think you have to.
No, not at all. I mean it.
Me too, Your Majesty.
Of course.
One day, I will build this great bridge across the Golden Gate. You for murder. You what? I said you are under arrest for murder. Oh, no. You're that old coot staying out on the Cartwright place. That canary business again. Will you get out of here before I put you away? How dare you? I will not be subjected to this ridicule and idiocy. Let go! Take your hands off! You miserable! Sheriff, get this madman off of me. I won't stand it another minute. Lock him up for assault. Lock him up, Sheriff.
On what charge?
A man died because he was too cheap to buy a canary.
Canary?
I command his arrest.
You command his arrest?
Just a moment. My cape. I want to send a telegram to the sheriff's office in San Francisco.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
Good evening. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
Good evening. Gentlemen, good night. This has been an eventful day.
It certainly has that. Good night, Your Majesty.
Good night. Roy, thank you so much for bringing him.
Don't mention it, Ben. Have you got a minute?
Sure.
Harry Crawford is just about fit to be tied. He started circulating a petition in town to get Mr. Norton committed.
Well, that's unfair. You know that.
Maybe I do know it, Ben. But there ain't going to be nothing that I can do about it if he gets enough signatures to order a sanity hearing. He's already wired San Francisco to get the information.
Now Crawford will find out about the commitment order there.
That's right. I figured you ought to know. I kind of like the old gent myself.
Thanks for telling me, Roy. Right.
Good night, Ben.
Who is it, please?
Your emperor.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. It is an honor you visit me. Please come in.
I have no time for idle socializing. Hop Singh, I've been examining the situation here, and I've come to the conclusion that it is desperate.
Here, on Ponderosa?
This whole area, Hop Singh. It needs the kind of guidance, direction, leadership that only I can provide. Hop Singh, when I first mentioned the bridge I had envisioned, you said you would build it to China if I asked.
Oh, but you not ask.
Unfortunately, other matters demand my attention, such as Mr. Crawford, the owner of the mine. Now I ask. Mr. Ambassador, I need someone to supervise construction of a prototype.
But I work for Mr. Cartwright, Your Majesty.
You worked for Mr. Cartwright. You are now in the service of your emperor.
Hey, Paul. Paul?
Morning, Ben. Boss.
Morning, Your Majesty.
Well, how do you like it?
You mean, this is what you've been doing the last 3 days?
I've been working on this all my life.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Too. What color do you think it should be? I've been debating between yellow and red. Red would be more striking, but I'm afraid it would get lost against the sunset.
Yeah, it looked pretty small against sunset, all right.
Hoss, His Majesty is not referring to this little bridge. He's referring to the real thing, the one that's going across the Golden Gate at San Francisco.
Oh, that bridge.
Your Majesty, do you happen to know where Hop Sing might be?
I do, but I can't tell you. It's a state secret, Ben.
Yeah, but Hop Sing, he ain't been cooking.
Hoss. It's a state secret.
Well, maybe Hop Sing's whereabouts is a state secret, but it's making headline news down here in my stomach.
Cartwright, what has Norton been doing with my Chinese workers?
Well, Mr. Crawford, what has Emperor Norton been doing with your workers?
I am serious, Mr. Cartwright. He and Hop Sing came round 3 days ago, and ever since my Chinese workers have been leaving the mine during the lunch hour.
Well, it seems to me that what your workers do during the lunch hour is their business.
It's my business when they don't eat and just drag through the rest of the afternoon. I'm not getting a full day's work out of them.
So that's why you've been pushing that petition so hard.
That's one reason, of course. Now, see here, Mr. Cartwright. There's no malice in me. You get that old nuisance to leave my workers alone, and I'll withdraw that petition.
All right, so you'd better ask Norton, not me.
I thought you were interested in his welfare. I see I was mistaken.
Well, I'm glad you brought it in, Ben. Because if I had never seen it, I never would have believed it.
The bridge can be built.
I don't know.
Well, it's just right there, right in front of you.
There's a model in front of me. I mean, I could make a model of a building 50 stories high. But that doesn't mean that that building can actually be constructed. I mean, for all I know, that bridge couldn't even carry its own weight.
Well, is that what you're telling me?
Ben, this man is a mixture of genius and delusion. He set forth a theory that is totally new to any engineering I've ever studied. I simply don't know whether that bridge could stand or not.
Well, you must have some idea.
Ben, don't ask me for an answer. I don't even fully understand the question. That's one thing I do understand, though. Norton's oddities are pushing a lot of people into signing that petition.
It's Crawford that's doing the pushing.
But it's the Emperor that's giving him a lot of ammunition.
Just because he wants to build a different kind of bridge.
Norton's bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Norton's bridge is falling down, poor old crackpot. Norton's bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Norton's bridge is falling down, poor old crackpot.
Why are you singing that song?
I was just playing a joke. Everybody's laughing at that old coot. Let me go, will ya? Let go of me.
You know, I'm worried about you. You ought to take better care of yourself. I want to show you something. Now look at the back of your pants here. Look back here. See all that dust back here? Shall I clean it off for you?
Mr. Cartwright, I saw what you did to that poor child, and I think it's dreadful.
Well, ma'am, I don't think it's any more dreadful than poking fun at your elders in the street.
That Emperor, Norton. Don't you agree with Mr. Crawford's petition?
I most assuredly do not, ma'am.
Well, let me remind you, sir, that the Bible says, "Suffer the little children who come unto me."
Well, ma'am, let me tell you that the next little child that comes unto me singing that song most assuredly will suffer. Goodbye.
You may enter.
Supper's just about ready, Your Majesty.
I'm really not hungry, Ben. But you go on.
You feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Well, maybe you'll feel like eating a little later.
Ben, they still mock me in Virginia City, don't they?
Well, some of them, yes.
Most of them. Be honest. It's one thing to be tolerated, Ben. To be loved, even. But it's quite another thing to be taken seriously. I'm an emperor. I've got to leave a legacy. Even if it's only a little wooden bridge across to Muddy Creek.
Hey, Pa. Sheriff Coffey's here. He's got Mr. Crawford with him.
Ben, I'm sorry it had to come to this.
I think I'm a reasonable man, Mr. Cartwright. I will try once more. There's no need to rise, Sheriff. This is an informal audience. Now, see here, Norton.
Excuse me, sir. I think you'll get along much better if you address His Majesty by his proper title.
Now, see here, Your Majesty. You are in no position to bargain. Then why are you trying to bargain with me? I am not trying to bargain with you. I just don't want to see you suffer needlessly in confinement. My good man, you're not making any sense. I don't know what you're talking about. You know perfectly well what I'm talking about. I am talking about that petition for your sanity hearing, Your Majesty. Sheriff, are you involved in this disgraceful coup d'etat? Come on now, Norton. Let's not make it any harder than it has to be. The law is on my side, and you know it.
I'm afraid he is right, Your Majesty.
Gentlemen, do you intend to stand aside while your emperor is being subjected to this humiliation?
Look, Roy, just because a man thinks he's something he ain't, don't necessarily make him strange. I mean, we've all done it, ain't we?
You're wrong, Hoss. I am what I believe myself to be. We all are. Oh, this farce has gone on long enough. Sheriff, do your duty.
You'll be cleared of all charges, I'm certain, Your Majesty.
I wonder, Ben. A man's mind is a complicated mechanism. Who is qualified to determine the absolute rightness of its balance?
Oh, Your Majesty, we all know you are supreme.
No, Mr. Crawford, I'm not. Only God is supreme. But there's no need to quarrel over me, gentlemen. I'd always intended to inspect your town's prison facilities anyway. And my hat. Mr. Crawford, I've often thought of granting my subjects the right of self-rule. But when I meet someone like you, well, I realize the nation still needs my guiding hand. Mr. Sheriff, your Emperor does not like to be kept waiting.
Come along, Sheriff. I don't like to be kept waiting either.
I'll be down tomorrow to post bail.
All right, Ben. Ben, I will. I'll try to make him as comfortable as possible.
Always putting wrong men in jail!
Ben, you can pick up a receipt for your bail money on the way out, huh?
Morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Ben. I'm also an expert locksmith. Sheriff, it's fine, strong, and well built. I'm also pleased to note you provided for ample sunshine and fresh air. Remind me to double your salary.
Thank you very much, Your Highness.
Ben, Sheriff, Ben and I have some things to talk over. Wait outside.
Yes, sir.
You solemnly swear to obey the duties of your new office as Minister of Justice?
As Minister of Justice?
It's not necessary to repeat after me. Answer yes or no.
Well, Your Majesty, what will my new duties be?
Defending your Emperor at the impeachment.
The impeachment? Your Majesty, you need a proper lawyer.
Are you questioning the wisdom of your Emperor? What? Remember, you once took an oath to obey and serve your Emperor.
Oh, yes.
Are you going back on your word?
Well, no, not exactly.
When a man says not exactly, he means exactly. Then, for your own good, I have to place you under arrest.
Your Majesty, I solemnly swear to carry out all the duties as Minister of Justice.
I think you do. Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Get my cape and hat.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Excuse me. Little Joe, Your Majesty. Emperor, do you know what happened to the Chinese at the mine?
I know they're industrious, hard-working people who have always been loyal to every command that I have given.
I mean, sir, do you know why about half of them didn't show up for work today?
Half of them.
You know anything about this?
It's a state secret, Ben.
Your Majesty, there's no such thing as a state secret between a Minister of Justice...
A what?
A Minister of Justice and his Emperor. You've got to tell me what this is all about.
And I shall. At the proper time. Drive on, Joseph.
Your Majesty, one more thing. I'd like to send a wire to Mr. Clemens and some of the other friends.
Have them testify? Excellent thought, Ben. I knew you'd show initiative in your new post. Drive on, Joseph.
Who is this Clemens, then?
Samuel Clemens.
Mark Twain?
Yeah, Mark Twain. You might know some of the others, too. Bret Hart and Robert Louis Stevenson.
You mean they're friends of Norton's?
Yeah, friends and admirers.
This hearing is convened. Now, we're to consider the petition for the commitment of Joshua Norton for insanity. It is noted that Mr. Crawford, who circulated the petition, has the prescribed number of signatures of interested citizens. Now, will the defense identify itself, please?
Your Honor, His Majesty has consented to allow me to defend him.
All right, Ben. I'll conduct the inquiry since this is a sanity hearing, not a trial.
Nevertheless, Your Honor, His Majesty stands accused, and the Constitution guarantees him the right to face his accusers. I would like history to remember just who his accusers are.
Crawford and the people who signed the petition.
History will be interested in the names, I'm sure. The defense has no witnesses to call at this time, Your Honor.
Mr. Crawford, what do you have to say?
Don't worry, Ben. They'll be here.
I sure hope so. That testimony is vital.
Vital? No, Ben, not vital. They're important, I grant you. But only the model of my bridge is vital.
All right, Mr. Crawford, let's have it.
Well, Your Honor, the long and short of it is this. This man, Norton, came to town dressed in those ridiculous clothes and told everybody that he was the Emperor of the United States and the something or other of Mexico.
Protector. I'm the protector of Mexico.
Well, the protector of Mexico started making trouble in Virginia City. He should be put away, and that's all there is to it. Ever since this emperor came to town, is there a man here who has been able to get one of his Chinese workers to so much as carry a message during the noon hour? No, sir. He is responsible for that. Furthermore, he has stirred up all the Indians to demand higher wages. Oh, yes, and here's one more little thing. And here's one more thing. He has publicly advocated that women be given the right to vote. Now, gentlemen, you know, and I know, what chaos that could produce. There is not one person in this town, man, woman, or child, who has not been adversely affected by his presence. He is a menace to the community, and we demand that he be removed.
Do you have anything more, Mr. Crawford?
No, sir.
Your Honor.
All right, Ben.
Mr. Crawford, you say that Emperor Norton behaved in an outlandish manner.
Yes, sir, he did.
Well, what exactly did he do? I mean, did he do things like, well, something like this, like come to you and say that he owned your land and he was going to give it away to somebody else?
That is exactly the sort of thing he did.
In other words, he behaved exactly like Christopher Columbus did. Well, isn't that true? Just think of it. Christopher Columbus dressed in a ridiculous manner, if you happen to be an Indian, and Christopher Columbus decided he was going to give away the land he had just discovered to some king or other in Europe, and that must have seemed pretty strange if you happened to be an Indian and thought all along that the land you were living on was yours and had been for a long time. In fact, I think we're all pretty fortunate Mr. Crawford wasn't around to lock Christopher Columbus up.
And your point doesn't apply here. You know it doesn't.
Your Honor, I know that the only reason he's circulating this petition is so that he won't have to invest any money in safety devices for his mine.
I am protecting my miners, but not with canary birds.
All right, Mr. Milner. Let's hear about the bridge.
Well, frankly, Your Honor, there's not a whole lot I can tell you. I mean, this is the model here. Doesn't prove anything except that a model can be built. In order to prove this theory of Emperor Norton's...
Mr. Norton.
Emperor Norton. You'd have to have an actual bridge, a real bridge, so that you could subject it to experimental stresses.
Chris, did Emperor Norton ever mention the bind bridges across the Amazon River to you?
Well, yes, he did mention them, but I only have his word for it.
And he's disturbed. Now, suppose I were to tell you that I'd read about those bind bridges, too. Am I disturbed?
I don't think so, Ben.
Well, whose word do you have for that?
Only yours.
No more questions.
You may step down, Mr. Milner.
Your Honor, sir, may I request a short recess?
What for, Ben?
If I may beg your indulgence, sir, I think the need for the recess will be apparent.
All right. 5 minutes.
Mark! Well, how good to see you. I'd like you to meet my Minister of Justice.
Ben.
Well, Sam, it's nice to see you again. We've known each other for some time, Your Majesty.
Ben, I brought these letters from the others.
Yes.
Stevenson, Bret Hart, Fremont, General Vallejo.
Oh.
I hope they'll be of some value.
I know they will be. It's a very impressive list.
Very impressive man.
Yes, he is. Your Majesty, I think we'd better get back.
Let's get together for dinner, say, as soon as this foolishness is over.
Missed you.
Well.
How's it really going in there?
Well, now that you're here, Sam, I think everything will be all right. We'll call you just as soon as we get back in.
Fine.
Are we ready to go now, Ben? Yes, we are, Your Honor, and thank you for your indulgence. Your Honor, with your permission, we would like to call a character witness who's come a long way to help an old friend.
Who is he, Ben?
May I introduce Mr. Samuel Clevens.
Mr. Clemens, pleasure to have you in our courtroom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Won't you take the stand?
Just 1 minute, Your Honor. He can't testify here. If he was a doctor, I'd say, fine, go ahead, let's hear him. But he's not. He's just a friend.
I beg your pardon. He's more than just a friend, Mr. Crawford. This man is a celebrated American author. He's one
I don't care.
He has important
I don't care if he's got a letter from the king.
I'll testify.
Joshua.
I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God.
State your name, please.
And my titles?
Yes, and your titles.
I'm Emperor Joshua Norton, Emperor of the United States of America, Protector of Mexico, the sole unchallenged sovereign of the Western Hemisphere.
Order! Ben, this is a prima facie case. I don't want to humiliate the man anymore. Joshua Norton, I have heard all the evidence relating to your state of mind and your ability to fend for yourself. I find that your best interest will be served if you were to be committed...
This bridge model shows how wrong they are. Mr. Milner is absolutely wrong, and so is Mr. Crawford. Mr. Milner, notwithstanding...
Your Majesty, excuse me, sir.
This hearing we'll recess for 1 hour. We will reconvene at Bowes Creek on the Ponderosa. Adjourned.
Majesty, why didn't you tell me what was going on at Bowes Creek before?
State secret between my ambassador and me.
Beautiful.
It's only beautiful if it works, Ben.
All right. This hearing's back in session.
Well, what further proof do you need, Judge? There it is.
Mr. Milner, what do you think of that?
Depends on how much weight it'll carry, Judge.
Well, Hop Singh and his workers who went over it.
Oh, Hop Singh don't weigh 150 pounds sopping wet after a full dinner. That's no test.
How about me? Would I be test enough for you?
My dear sir, if you want to soak in, that's up to you.
Ben, if I've been wrong in this, I will have been wrong in everything.
It will work, won't it?
It's got to work.
Congratulations, Your Majesty.
They built a bridge. So what if he did? It doesn't go anyplace.
Oh, you're wrong, Crawford. That's the longest bridge in the world. It goes from here all the way into the future.